Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot readings. Thank you very much, Scorpio, for joining me. Hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. So, Scorpio, we are going to look at the big love energies and messages from now until the end of the year for 2025. So, yes, we're going to be covering quite a lot here today, Scorpio. But first, I do want to check out your love oracle message. And because this is quite a broad tarot we're going to do today, just take what resonates with you and what doesn't, yeah, just leave it behind, Scorpio. And for those who are new to our channel, welcome. My name is Gigi. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every week you get 2 tarot readings plus a bonus weekend tarot reading, which I will do this Saturday. So I hope to see you all there. So, Scorpio, these are your oracle messages. And what do we have? Love language, physical touch. A tender touch means so much. Just a tender touch. That's what it takes, really. And then we have healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. So romance, what does it do? It brings healing. Excellent. Okay, so those are your 2 cards, Scorpio. Let's have a look at your tarot now. So we'll be using the light seers. Let's see, what do we need to know from now until the end of the year, please? From now until the end of the year. What do we need to know, please, regarding Scorpio and their deep love energies? Anything regarding their person also? Anything at all that we need to know? Okay, let's put the cards. Now, Scorpio, yes, we are currently still in May. So the energy behind the deck for May, we do have the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and also the Ace of Swords. Interesting. So the Seven of Swords is doing something very strategic too. Scorpio, you may be dealing with someone here that hasn't exactly been very truthful towards you. You know, sneaking around, doing something behind your back that has caused a lot of hurt with the Ten of Swords. You know, almost like backstabbing, feeling very disappointed, very angry. At the same time, you also have the Ace of Swords. So now this, you're going towards the end of your pain. This rolls over to the Ace of Swords. So you're going through now a moment of mental clarity. You're breaking through all the challenges, all the blocks. You're finally getting clarity. So even for some of you who have gone through moments of challenges too, in this month of May, you're going to be coming towards the end of those very charged up feelings, like the Ace of Swords. You're going to be seeing things clearly, breaking through the challenges. Some of you will be able to move past all of that. So this represents June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Yeah. So what else do we have? The Tower too. So the Tower is a shock, it's a surprise. 4 of Swords is a healing card. So what can this mean? Some of you may have decided, depending on the issues that you've gone through with this person, some of you may have decided to stay, some of you may have decided to leave. If you're, because this, yeah, we've got a couple of swords here behind Scorpio. Some of you may have decided to call it quits. Some of you may have decided to, okay, let's try and work things out. So let's have a look at June. What do we have for June? We do have the Ace of Swords. Sorry, the Ace of Cups. So we have the beautiful Ace of Cups. Someone holding a cup that's, we're seeing the water that's pouring out. The heart is beating. So what can this mean? So for those that have gone through challenging times with your person, this can show that you're now going through a new cycle. Some of you may actually be meeting someone new here. Because remember, Ace of Cups does represent new cycles, the new start of something here. And yes, emotions are definitely going to be triggered here. Emotions are definitely going to be very high here. Feeling the love, feeling the passion here. Absolutely. July, we have the Magician. Excellent. That is a card of manifestation ruled by Gemini and Virgo. So, Scorpio, you're very good at manifesting all the things that you want, all of your desires. This is definitely the card of having all the tools and the resources to do absolutely anything. Now, this person that you are meeting, this person that you are dealing with, this could be the one. Also, this could be someone that you feel, oh my God, yes, I want to marry this person. This person is the one for me, as above and so below, spiritually and also in this particular world. August, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy, moving forward. So now we're moving forward. We're moving on with our life now together. So notice that we've got the start of something amazing here. Now again, this could be someone that you are dealing with right now, but this can also be someone new. Feelings are being very charged up. But we're also moving forward with the Chariot. Now the Chariot has a couple of meanings. This could be going out, going away on the weekend, going on a holiday, because we have a means of transportation here. This could be something simple as going out to a restaurant, the movies, going to a park. But this can also mean travel too. So lots of great cards already. And we're just going to August. Scorpio, this is going really, really good. And then what do we have? The Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands, again, that is the start of something brand new, offers and changes. This is an action card too. It's when we are feeling motivated to take action. And when we are feeling motivated to take action, we just have to do it. Even with our eyes closed, we just got to step up and just do what we have to do. So so far, these are great cards. The world is your oyster, Scorpio. Wrapping things up. You've gone through quite a lot and you've come to this point. So October is going to be definitely a month where you've kind of like come towards the end of a cycle and you're ready to start a new cycle of your life. With the difference though, Scorpio, that you're coming completely full circle. You have all the knowledge, the lessons, the wisdom. You've gone through so much up to this point that you're a different person. You're going to know that. You're going to see that you have more experience. You have more, especially when it comes to relationships. You're going to feel that you have much, much more relationship knowledge here. So what I'm seeing that you're going from strength to strength. And obviously the world is showing again, this is another travel card too. Again, maybe going away somewhere. This could be also building a much stronger foundation in this relationship. Five of Swords, very important, especially for November, that you do keep your positive thoughts elevated, Scorpio. Very important because, yes, sometimes the Five of Swords, our mind can whisper certain things in our mind and we may believe it. So be careful what you believe in, especially when the ego interferes. Very important that you understand that, well, wait a second, what's the external evidence versus what I'm feeling at the moment? There could be even a situation where your person, um, even for November, there may be even differences of opinions too where your person may not agree with something and yeah, it can be difficult to accept. The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man, it's not a deal breaker, but it is a card of inaction. It's also a card when there is inaction, we need to think about, okay, what's our next move to start getting a bit of action now, to start getting things moving. So the Hanged Man does consider that there's something that we need to change, we need to evolve, we need to do something different because something that we're probably doing needs to change. That's all it is. Notice that this person has light behind their head. That means we need to adapt, sacrifice, just make some minor changes to get out of this situation where there's a bit of a pause. That's all it is. We're going to clarify. We're going to understand even this reading further. So let's shuffle these cards, Scorpio. Let's see, what else do you need to know, Scorpio? Okay. So what else does Scorpio need to know, please, regarding these love energies? The Nine of Pentacles. Excellent, Scorpio. If you look at this person, they are surrounded by luxury. I almost feel like this, especially for June, it's going to be a really good month. I almost feel like this person wants to shower you with gifts, whether it's buy you flowers or do little love gestures here and there. But this is when you're feeling really good within yourself. You're feeling feminine, you're feeling beautiful. Even will not be surprised, Scorpio, if you even buy yourself something in the sense like, you know what, stuff it. I deserve this. I deserve that. Whether it's getting a facial, that there is something here that you're going to treat yourself because you're just feeling beautiful. You think of the Nine of Pentacles as a card of nurturing yourself and just being able to buy something, not worrying so much about the price tag, but just feeling really good within yourself because this connection with the Ace of Cups, it just feels so right. If we look at the Magician, we've got the Eight of Swords. What a difference now. So look at the Eight of Swords for this moment. Like the Eight of Swords is showing that, yeah, the ego can get in the way sometimes, but don't forget you also have the Magician. So remember, I was talking about the ego here too. Eight of Swords, again, sometimes we may feel down, we may feel that things are not working out. You have to keep the Magician in mind. Really focus on what it is that you want, not the things that you don't want. Very important that you do that. The Eight of Swords could also be the after effects of what's happened here, the energy in May. So just be careful, especially with the Eight of Swords. Don't let that really speak for you. But I'm referring to your ego. Use the card of manifestation of the Magician because you have all the tools and the resources, Scorpio, to do literally anything. You have to believe that. The Chariot, we are moving forward with the Strength card. Excellent. That's Leo energy. So the Strength card, it's not about controlling the lion. It's about taming the lion. So taming the ego, taming negative beliefs, removing foods that cause inflammation, taking care of yourself. It's especially the Strength card. It's about being well spiritually, mentally, physically, everything. It's all of that. To be able to move forward, we have to take care of ourselves. It's very important that we do. I also feel like because you are kind of like moving forward, Scorpio, it is bringing this connection of healing, which is excellent. The Ace of Wands, we also have the Six of Swords. Excellent. Notice that there is a storm, but we're going towards the clear sky. That means you're moving away from turbulent times and into calmer waters. That's what it is. You're moving away now from all the challenges, the blocks. This is really, really good. So we're moving away from all of that stuff. So what I'm seeing here more and more, Scorpio, you're kind of like really taking a stance really taking charge of your own life now. As much as you want love, and I get that, everybody wants love, you're also really paying attention within yourself, how to take care of yourself. So this is good. Ace of Wands is showing that there is, if whatever challenges you're facing too, even like something like the Eight of Swords, we're going to be moving away from that. The world, we have the Six of Pentacles, is a very generous offer. Look at this, it's a very generous offer. So look at this, assets being divided and things going your way. So for those, think about for those, especially that you know you're going to go through separation or divorce. So this is something extra that's coming through. Things will go your way. Assets, funds, finances will be divided equally, no more, no less. So you're not going to be left out. No, you're going to get your share of what actually belongs to you. And you're finally going to come towards the end of that cycle. So whoever the adjudicator is here, they're going to see things and divide things very fairly here. The Five of Swords, we have the King of Cups here. Yeah. So this could be also be representing you, Scorpio. Very, very important that you do keep your thoughts elevated. That you don't try not to let so much that negativity come through. Because I almost feel like, again, especially for those going through divorce and even separation right now, I almost feel like even your person, it's like they want to retaliate. They want to fight the justice system and say, no, 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 no. Scorpio doesn't deserve anything. Scorpio, why is Scorpio getting this? It's like they're not being reasonable. They're not being fair. If anything, no. Because remember, the Five of Swords, that does mean when someone is like, my way or the highway, it's all about me, 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 give everything to me. No, that doesn't work like that. No, not at all. So I do feel, again, there could be someone here that may be trying to fight the system and, just act a little bit selfish here. Scorpio, do not worry about that because everything will be divided very fairly here. The Hanged Man calls upon the Queen of Swords. So what does the Queen of Swords does? Notice that the sword is pointing up. It's all about communication now. To get out of the Hanged Man, we must communicate with logic now. That's the key word here. We must communicate with logic. Analyze. Be analytical to be able to get out of that Hanged Man. Let's take out another card, and you also have the Star. So yes, wishes are going to come true. Do not worry, you're going to get out of the Hanged Man. You will be able to move forward. I almost feel like, especially for this entire reading, that for some of you, you're going to be meeting someone new and you're going to be moving on with your life. While some of you, even more towards the end of the year, will decide to separate, divorce. And I understand there will be a bit of worry because there may be assets, maybe children involved. It will go your way, Scorpio, because things will be divided equally. You have nothing to worry about. So again, there's a couple of messages here. There is the potential of having new love, absolutely, because we have the Ace of Cups. We also have the Ace of Wands. Again, really motivating yourself and removing yourself from any toxic situations. So think about for those who are especially in a relationship where it's very toxic, it's very narcissistic. Some of you will be moving away from that. That's what the Ace of Wands does. You take action, you step up and you like, you know what, I don't need this. So you remove yourself from that awful situation. And with the Strength card, that is, again, really taking charge of your life, really taking care of yourself. And for those who are feeling very imprisoned in your relationship, where it's feeling just very toxic, very controlling, you will free yourself because you can with the Magician. So this is why I said, Scorpio, there's a couple of messages here. It's not for everyone. You only have to take what resonates for you. So there's definitely a chance for new love. There's a chance for moving away from toxic people, and also having things divided equally for those going through divorce and separation here. So there will be new love for some. It's going to give you a healing connection here. Even the love language of the physical touch. Notice that that's the word. It's healing. We need healing here. I want to get some final advice for you, Scorpio. Some final advice. What's some final advice, please? So what do we have? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Justice card. So again, this is something regarding the justice, the legal system. What's this come out? So a lot of you are working very, very hard, obviously, to pay the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is usually represents a lawyer, and this is the justice system. What else? Yeah, look at this. There's a bit of a story here that's happening. Look at this, Scorpio. So some of you, again, I feel like you're working extremely hard to be able to keep up to pay this lawyer regarding the justice system. The King of Swords, now this is someone that's definitely going to help you because usually with any lawyer, you want to deal with this lawyer, the King of Swords, because the King of Swords goes in hard. They will fight for you. Why do I say that? That they will fight for you? Because look at that. They're holding a sword. They're ready to defend you in the name of justice now. The King of Swords, and you may notice even when you speak to this person, whether they're male or female, they're bringing a very strong masculine energy. And with the King of Swords, they don't bring emotions to the table. They can be quite cold, but they speak the truth. So this person is definitely going to help you. And I can't help to notice too that even the Queen of Swords has come out. Her sword is also pointing high up too. Interesting. So again, when it comes to the king and the queen, they have the gift of the gap. They're not here to play games, they're here to win and they're here to defend you. However, if we look at the bottom, we also have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and also the Lovers, Scorpio. And especially for those going through at the moment divorce and that, there is someone that is coming that wants to be with you. However, though, because you do have experience and you do have um I could say, yeah, the experience of what it's like to have a marriage, for example, a relationship fail, your walls may be up in the sense, I don't trust this person. I don't want to be in another relationship. Scorpio, don't say no so quickly because you also have the Lovers card. You have the opportunity to move on and to meet the one. Don't forget, that's why you have the Magician. That means meeting the one. It will also be a wish coming true. So the Lovers, that's Gemini energy. So it is okay to bring down your walls. This person that is coming, they are not your ex. No way. No, no. This has to finish. This needs to go. There is someone for you, and you can bring down your walls. You don't have to be guarded or defensive because they want to be with you. They love you. So I couldn't help to notice that there are two themes, like two very specific themes happening here. One is definitely divorce, and the other one is, of course, finding love. But this is the sort of love that this person gets you. They understand you. Two people coming together, turning into one. This is showing that this person really does understand your views. You may have very similar views, hobbies, understanding. This is definitely you want. You definitely want this person on your side. Definitely, you don't want someone that's always sneaking around, causing unnecessary pain. You don't want that, Scorpio. So This is going to work out in your favor. It's going to be fine. But there is someone else for you too, Scorpio. This is bringing a lot of love, and especially for those who are single too. With the Knight of Wands, this is like someone that takes charge. They're coming very, very fast. They're feeling motivated, very attracted towards you. They see you and they're like, whoa, I got to do this. It's a call to action. So when I say call to action, hey, do you want to go out? It's a yes or a no. I would definitely give this person a chance. Bring down your walls. Because remember, Scorpio, at the end of the day, you also deserve happiness and you also deserve love. I feel that this love is going to bring healing. It's a beautiful connection that's going to bring healing. I feel that there was no connection here. I feel like you were trying with this person, but if anything, I feel like this person that you were dealing with, that we're not meeting you in the middle. This person will, absolutely. So thank you very much, Scorpio, for joining me. I hope this has given you lots of guidance and clarity. Power to you, Scorpio. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you this Saturday.